Alright, so today is November 6th, 2019. I'm in Monmouth, Oregon. I'm doing a workaway right now on this 5-acre farm. I'm in the greenhouse right now. I just did some yoga and then I did a short meditation. And I haven't been doing my Reiki meditations at all for multiple reasons, I guess. So I said in one of my previous diaries that it's really hard for me to connect when I'm around other people, when I don't have my own space, my privacy. And that has been really, really affecting me on this road trip. I set out on this road trip to travel, right? But now I feel like I keep coming back to this idea. I'm after San Francisco, I just want to find a space for myself and just live on my own, just have a space of my own for a while, because I've never had that, honestly. And I just feel like it would be so beneficial to me. But anyways, so I haven't been doing Reiki. I stopped on I think my last video was on day 8, and I think I got to day 9 or 10, and then I stopped. And one of the reasons that I stopped, one of the reasons was, every time I would go outside and do a meditation, it was always great. I felt super connected and it was nice. I was making a connection. But every time I would do, every time I didn't have an opportunity to go outside, or I didn't make an opportunity for myself to go outside, I would just do it in a room, or in my bed, right before going to sleep, or right when I would wake up. And every time I would do it like that, I just didn't feel connected. I just didn't really, I just wasn't feeling it. And then, so there was that, right? And then also I was feeling really disconnected with the hand positions. I really enjoyed the meditating, but I didn't really enjoy applying the Reiki. And then I stayed with my friend in Boulder, and we had a really good conversation about Christianity and God, and that really just brought me back to God. I believe in God. I believe in the teachings of the Bible, the unadulterated original teachings of the Bible. So then that made me question too, so I know in my heart that Christianity is the way, and that I believe in God, and just the energy and everything is God, right? So then my question to myself was well, then what is Reiki? And I could say that the Reiki energy, that is God's energy. And I do think, I do believe in the power of Reiki and the Reiki energy, because I've experienced it myself. When Monica applied Reiki to me when I was in Mexico, I felt something 100%. It was great. I definitely believe in it. So I do think that Reiki and Christianity can coexist. But I've just been a little bit confused on what that looks like and what exactly it means. So I stopped practicing Reiki for a while. But then when I stopped practicing Reiki for a while, I realized that I was becoming disconnected. I wasn't practicing Reiki, but I also wasn't digging and trying to make a deeper connection with God. So then I was okay, so I feel it's better to continue to practice Reiki, because at least I'm connecting to the universal life force, right? Which is God. So anyways, that's what I've been going through, and it's November 6th now, and what I just did now is basically it was what I do when I practice Reiki, but I didn't say Reiki. Like I was just like, because I feel like what I kind of decided, or just what I tried out during this meditation, was I was like, I think I want to connect to God. Like I think I want to strengthen my connection with God, and once I feel content and satisfied with that connection, then I can go on and start to learn Reiki. But I feel like connecting to God is like, that's first. That's something that needs to happen first. So today I meditated and I used the principles that I learned in Reiki, but I just like said, instead of like connecting with the Reiki, calling upon the Reiki energy and connecting with the Reiki energy, I called upon God, and I like connected with God's loving energy. Yeah, and that went really well. I haven't meditated in a few days, so it wasn't like amazing. Like I feel way better than I did before I meditated, that's for sure. But yeah, that's basically where I am right now. I feel like I'm kind of in this limbo. Like I'm really just figuring out what I want. Like what's best for me, what I want to be doing. And I'm figuring it out. Like I am. I'm figuring it out. I want space for myself. I want to learn more about detoxification through like fruit and fasting. I want to apply those principles to myself, and I want to connect deeper with God. And I think that the best way for me to get there is to allow myself space and isolation, because that's where I thrive. So I can make that connection, like make those first steps in a situation that I feel really comfortable. I think that's fair. Like to create a space for myself where I feel safe, I'm not stressed out, and I just give myself space and opportunity to connect with God's energy and to just work on myself. And like I'll take it from there. So that's like, yeah, that's what has been going on in my head. I mean, I just meditated, but I'm not saying that like I'm restarting my 21-day meditation. I still haven't really figured out what I'm gonna do about that, like how that's all gonna go. But yeah, I think that is all I have to say for right now. So I'm gonna end this video.